Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of Thunder and Lightning, your New York Football Giants podcast with myself, Dan Behan, and my lovely co-host, Nikki. What the hell's going on?
Yay, we made it.
What's going on? Wow.
Excited.
So, quick background why we're doing this show. We weren't going to do a Giants show. Then all hell broke loose on Sunday night against the Cowboys. We all know 40-0. Me and Nikki were obviously talking about the debacle. Me in the pouring rain, Nikki's bugging out at a home, just losing our minds. So we're just like, all right, here we go. This sucks. And then Nikki, as you see in all the clips, Nikki's freaking out against Cowboy fans. Every show possible last week, she was defending the Giants. So there was no secret, obviously down 20-0 at halftime. Our group chat not group chat, just our chat by ourselves went off to the very deep end of the diving board. And Nikki, take it away. Like, what did you do this podcast now? And we're here.
We're here. And Buddy's here. Matt's here. What's up, Matt? Our girl Mal is here. What's up, Mal? Love you. We weren't going to do it. And then I was like, fuck it. We're doing it. So we're here.
So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, TSS Fantasy Football. Wednesday nights, Nikki does a wonderful job with Deb at Blonde Blitz. So be sure to check all that out.
But Mondays at 8:30, doing a half hour of madness. So we need all of Giants Nation, Giants fan. We need you guys in here. Good, bad, or ugly. We will be here every Monday, 8:30 to 9. So please like and subscribe. All right. What do you got for us?
I mean, obviously we all saw the first half. We were just wondering what was going on. Our hopes and dreams into the season going to blow up into smoke because we have the 49ers on Thursday night. So we're like, oh, this is going bad quickly. This might be 2017 all over again. It certainly looked that way. Something happened at halftime. I don't know what happened. Daboll and the coaching staff and the captains, whatever happened, seemed to work. And I mean, we all watched. It was just, that was why we paid Daniel Jones all that money. And it's just like, all right, that's our guy. How many times do we have to prove it that he's our guy? And that is why he's our guy.
I don't know how many times we have to prove it.
It's a weekly basis.
So sick and tired of everybody coming after Daniel Jones. Does he play perfect? No. But if you did not look at that second half yesterday and realize he did what he did for most of last season, which was put this fucking team on his back, Vanilla Vic, baby. Yes, the play calling changed some way, somehow, despite what Brian Daboll wants to say. And, they were able to open up the offense, but Daniel Jones repeatedly does this over and over and over again. I'm so tired of the Daniel Jones slander. I'm not saying he's like the best quarterback ever, but Jesus Christ, give somebody a little bit of credit. Give the guy a little bit of credit.
Right. As my buddy West goes, it's the Cardinals with this crazy smiley face. Honestly,
it's tough to win in the NFL. I don't care how good or bad you are on any given Sunday.
And you know what? He's a certified dog, and I don't care. I'm going to bring Daniel Jones play every week. He's going to be my guy. I don't care. That's it. He's my guy now.
I started him in fantasy.
I did. We both did.
I look so fucking smart. You guys should all listen to me more on Wednesday night on Blonde Blitz.
Yeah. She's the queen of gambling and fantasy, if you don't know. So... yeah, so literally today at noon, Nikki goes, we're doing it tonight. Okay, great. So I had to get the background ready. Nikki did the graphic, by the way. Thank you. We're going to be getting graphics and everything. TSS does a wonderful job with us, so we can't thank them enough. So hit me with the stats. Hit me with the transcripts. You're the beat reporter for JSN, so hit me with it, babe.
All right. So the media tried really hard to...
Shocker.
Get this out of Brian Daboll. What the hell happened at halftime is so funny because I knew that he was just going to say, we're going to keep it in-house. And sure enough, it was, we're going to keep it in-house. I mean, he even just kind of went back and said, well, these are the conversations that we always have. And at halftime, we just decided that we wanted to get to some certain things. So, really giving us a non-answer answer, as I pretty much anticipated. We couldn't really get anything out of him. So unfortunately, that was it in terms of halftime. But what would you have given to be a fly on the wall at halftime?
Just knowing how I was in my living room, I can't imagine how it was in the locker room.
Somebody said Brian Dable broke TVs, and like I could see that.
Yeah, I was yelling at my 3-year-old for touching my TV, so I can only imagine what he did. So, whatever worked. He also listened to me right there. So remember my text? I was like, we might as well just throw it up to Jalen Hyatt. What's the worst can possibly do? What do you know? First play.
What's up? Bronx Muchachos is in the house. Thank you. We
Glock
appreciate
Roach.
you.
What's up, Glock?
What's up? What's up? Super Bowl back on the table. I saw a lot of that yesterday. I love the positivity, but all right.
You got to understand one thing with my friends. We're very sarcastic. So you got to take with the good. They're being funny. All right.
All
These
right.
are my guys.
Okay, good. Please be funny about the Super Bowl. So let's see. Anything else on transcript?
Well, Saquon's out for at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, we knew that. I just want to see Bredesen can go Thursday. He's in protocol.
I don't expect it, honestly. I'll be shocked. He looked very rough. He needed the cart. So I don't see it happening. I really interested to see what happens with Aziz and Andrew Thomas.
Andrew Thomas, they said we'll evaluate every day and take it from there. So I just
sounds about right.
One, they're talking about defensive line rotation, personnel packages, and just giving us the coach speak, really have the confidence in the guys that are playing behind the line, and they try to keep the defensive unit as fresh as they can.
Okay. I know a lot of people were upset with the rotation. It is week 2.
Yeah, they were very upset.
Especially with our horses and Leo and Dex. So I definitely get their anger and situational stuff like that. But honestly, it's week 2. We all got to calm down. Thursday night, we're all obviously expecting the worst, hoping for the best type of situation, especially with Saquon out. In my group chat, we joked with Jonathan Hillman. I don't know if you remember him. He was a rookie, undrafted rookie from Rutgers, and we had to go in 2019 to Foxborough on a Thursday or a Monday night. I forgot which one. And that was Daniel Jones' rookie year. His rookie year, all our running backs were out, and he fumbled on the goal line. That's how that season went, as you can remember. So that was the vibes I was getting yesterday. Between that and the 2019 Buccaneers game of the Daniel Jones first start, those were the two things that were going through my mind during the comeback, because it was, that game was so similar. Daniel Jones took the Giants on his back, and unfortunately Saquon hurt his ankle in the same type of game. So it's
so crazy. That is so crazy. And there was a question about why was the snap count so high for Saquon yesterday. I guess a lot of people felt there should have been a little bit more of a distribution. Brian Dable said he felt good. Saquon is a competitor. He was playing well, and in not so many words, they just rolled with it, right?
Right. They just rolled with it. And honestly, see, there's absolutely no winning, because other weeks Saquon got 4 or 5 carries, and everybody's like, oh, why is Saquon not getting the ball? Why is he not doing this? He's like, what's going on? So there's no reason for them to be doing that type of thing. Rich, what's going on? Yeah.
Rich is in the house.
Nikki, all my friends are here. Where are all your friends?
I don't know. I told them to come. I don't know. I told them to come. I just posted it on Instagram, so maybe I was a little late. So we'll see.
Okay.
But the good thing is this will just stay on the YouTube channel, so Giants Nation can come back and watch it anytime they want.
Like and subscribe as well. Yeah, my underdog fantasy pick did not land as well. I'm kind of bummed about that, but you have to pick players from both sides of the team, both teams.
Uh-huh.
So I went Josh Dobbs over 5 any sort of turnover. Obviously, if Karake didn't get that holding, I would have gotten it, and I probably would have won my underdog fantasy. By the way, since it's basically our show, download the app. It's free app. Promo code blonde, all caps. Up to $100 on your first deposit. Get $200 right away, and it's not easy money, but I'm 2-3 now going into week 3. So
yes,
there you have it.
And for the ladies out there, we do have a new sponsor, Fashion Girl City. Guess what?
Oh wow, you didn't tell me about
Code
this one.
Blonde. Yeah, so she's got some really cute stuff there, and we look forward to showing off all the cute things that are in the shop. Let's talk about the defense for a minute.
What
You want
defense?
to?
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you. What the hell?
I'm gonna put it simply put is, unfortunately, we had so many holes to recover in the offseason, and we banked literally everything on Aziz being healthy.
Yeah.
And that literally took one game. And then we unfortunately have Hattie, who is just basically a run stopper. And then we got, what's the guy that we just got from Booger Basham? He just came from the Bills. We traded for him. So it's just like, wow. It's basically, Kayvon, you're going to be doing this all by yourself again. And I know a lot of people are getting really, really tired of Kayvon not getting the stats up.
Well, to Mal's point, I mean,
Mal
she's
and
saying
Leo.
like,
Yep.
Kayvon and Leo like really need to step up. Okay, so we see all the criticism, we hear it. I know you hate the term content creators, but we're so engulfed in this and our podcast and our platform. And, we're on Twitter all the time. Week 2 into this season, I see everybody saying Kayvon's a bust, Neil's a bust. Are you going there yet?
I am not going there yet.
Okay.
We still have a lot of time left. I think last year with Kayvon, he in the first preseason game, his knee blew out on a chop block. So just that alone, it gave him more time in the middle of the season. The moments he had last year were really huge moments, and it's like, okay, it's there. We know it's there. We need the other guy on the other side, because when we saw Aziz doing his thing last year, he was basically unstoppable with the two of them. So
did you just say soar, like SARW? We soar.
What?
You put an R in there. That's right.
Must be my Long Island accent.
Must be.
He's a little sore. So, but yeah, man, like, I'm not calling either of them a bust right now.
Okay.
It's really nervous. It's getting me really nervous about Evan Neal, because
I know.
his size is so massive that it's extra hard for him to get lower and like not being able to be like tipped over. But other than the 2 penalties, obviously they're both huge because they took 2 touchdowns off the board. I think it's really the point of, like, all right, man, we got to get it going. If not, we're going to have to put him at guard. Marcus McKeithen looked pretty solid at guard. I think the O-line really took care of business. So,
speaking of Marcus McKeithen, Brian Dable was asked about that. He said, I thought he did a good job, certainly as things that he can improve on, but overall, they're happy with his performance for the first time out.
Right. Glock Roach as well. Obviously, me and Glock were talking to our famous
I want to bring that up. Is Wink overrated?
I was saying it angrily yesterday, so don't.
But you're not the only person who said it to me, so I'm just wondering. And you guys let us know in the chat or whatever. Like,
he's not overrated. It's just the product on the field is unfortunately not really up to par for what we need him to do. Our secondary is playing really good. I love Pinnock. I've been saying that. Obviously, Xavier didn't have his best game, but when we need him the most, he's always showing up, making that big play when we need him. He made that big bat down in the second half. So, and our rookie corners, man, they're actually like dogs.
I know.
Like, I'm shocked. Like, usually we got a guy playing poker and holding the poker party up in guns. It's like, it's just nuts. It's really just absolutely awesome to see. Our 6th round pick is just like, if he went to a bigger school, I'm sure he would have been more of a middle round pick. Probably. And I like Tay Banks, man. I'm really excited to see him play and grow. It's like these guys are basically on an island, or they obviously have safety help, but they're like holding their own, and I'm really intrigued, and hopefully they stay healthy and keep growing and building. And I'm pumped about that for sure.
You're pumped. Yeah. No, you got to be happy with what you're seeing out of the rookies. Jalen Hyatt, I think you guys know, I said this on every podcast since I covered in the spring mini camp. I love this kid. I loved him from the time he stepped to the podium for his very first interview. Such a humble kid, such a hard worker. He has made it known every single time he's been interviewed that he is happy to be here. He just wants to work hard. He just wants to win, and he wants to do whatever he can to help this team win. You said it. It was almost like as soon as you said it, it was like they heard you. Go to Jalen Hyatt. Open up this offense.
Open it up.
Telling you guys, he is fast. I've seen it in person. I've seen it up close. I've seen it in friggin' practice, not even game speed. He is fast. So I was so happy he got involved in the mix. So happy.
You must respect it. And you have him and Slayton on the same side of the field. You don't know who's going deep.
Right.
And that's going to cause confusion, and that's hopefully going to turn out to big explosive plays, as my friend Justin Pennick from Talking Giants explains on a weekly basis.
Your friend Justin.
We scored 30 points, by the way. So hallelujah.
In the Real Housewives of East Rutherford chat, they love him. I hope he knows that.
Well, Justin, I'm going to clip this out. Justin, big fans with the ladies. Way to go, buddy.
Yeah, they love him. They love him in the chat.
It's just one of those things. It's just explosive plays. We got to keep it going. How about your boy Waller? He had a big night too.
My boy Waller. I love him catching anything and everything. I told you guys he was going to ball out and was going to be one of Jones's favorite targets. So, I say it all the time. I've got that clip ready. I said it on March 16th. It's ready to go. So I cannot wait to tell everybody I told you so. Because I'm getting tired of being called like an idiot for saying Waller's going to be good, and I took the Jets to win, and getting called all kind of crazy names.
Well, I kind of agree with them every now and then.
That I'm an idiot.
To deal with you, yeah.
I have blonde moments.
Oh my god, they're so bad.
They're
really bad. They're really bad. I'm like, okay, I hate you guts right now because you're killing my brain cells. But all jokes aside. We got a few more minutes to talk about the game, and then we'll bring Thursday night battle with the San Fran and how we're going to attack this game.
As Matt says, how are we going to survive?
Yeah. How are we going to attack this? So I saw Ayuk on the injury report with the shoulders. So hopefully he doesn't play. That would be nice. One less thing to worry about.
Well, I have him in fantasy. So this is where fantasy gets annoying, right? I don't want him to play. However, I want him to play.
I have Christian McCaffrey in 2 leagues, so I feel your pain.
Okay. Yeah, no, this is the hard part. But I mean, I can't say, Danny, going into this game, like I'm 100% confident. Like,
you're not?
No.
Come on. Are you serious?
I'm not 100% confident.
Really? Man.
Well, some people think
fan you are. What a fan. Yikes.
I'm a little jaded. I'm sorry. We've had over a decade of really bad football.
There's the blonde moment again. Jeez. You got to pick up on the sarcasm.
I have seen people say that we're going to go in there and like kick ass now.
Yeah.
And like, it's going to be a blowout. And what's up, Peter? Nice to see you in here. Thanks for jumping in with us. But let's just be realistic.
We are 10.5-point dogs.
I know. I saw that before I jumped on. I was like, oh my God.
10.5-point dogs. Thursday night, San Fran without Saquon. Who gets the carries? Is it Breida or is it Gray?
I think it's got to be Breida because, I like Breida.
It's a Breida revenge game, so why not, man? Load it up.
But you know what? He's Saquon-esque to me, and we have talked about this before on other podcasts. Like, I want to see Breida get more work in. I think he's a good, solid backup. I feel comfortable with him in there. God, I hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. But yeah, I'm okay with that. Somebody had mentioned, I think just try to get out with like no injuries, right? Like,
yeah. And then we play Monday night against Seattle. So it's
oh my God. Can we just get a 1:00 game?
we are this year's Denver Broncos. And if it doesn't go well tonight and then Monday night, we're gonna be like, oh my God, we gotta watch this team again on Monday night on the national media. Is like, how can we get the Giants off prime time? Don't worry, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Then I guess we'll be on Tuesday when we have a Monday night game.
Yeah, we didn't get that far, but yeah.
Yeah, guys, Tuesday.
Unless you want to do it late midnight on Monday night.
No, because if it's bad, I'm going to bed.
I mean, no, but come on, we gotta have the real Nikki reaction pod. We gotta get that for the fans.
Oh, I don't think the fans want to see my reaction, but
they do. That's the thing.
I don't know. We'll see. What are you most concerned about in San Francisco?
Honestly, the way our run defense is terrible. McFadden is a bomb.
I know. You know what? That's what he gets for saying not interviewing with me when I put in for the request.
He literally, it looks like I'm not watching all 22, but I don't know the plays.
Right.
But every single time there's a run play, it literally looks like he's in the wrong hole. Or if he's in the right hole, he gets stiff-armed or he misses a tackle. So I'm petrified with the running, obviously CMC, and then even Mitchell, the backup, is going to shred us to death. So that is fun. Even Debo can get some carries and shred us. So it's going to be interesting to see. Maybe Simmons gets a little more playing time as he gets more comfortable with us.
I'd like to see that.
Our offense, on the other hand, as Glock Roach mentions, it's Nick Bosa, who's a freak. We all know that.
Yeah.
And their defense is obviously stout. We all know they're that top 3 NFC team with the Cowboys and Eagles. I hate saying the other 2 teams, but it's really those 3 teams that are just like, oh boy, we're going to get absolutely shit pumped, shit kicked in. But hopefully for our sake, they give up a good fight and cover the 10.5. That's all I can say positively about it.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to eat this knuckle sandwich like we did against Dallas. Let's just like another shit sandwich. So, is you're the beat writer. Is Beavers on our practice squad? I don't think he is he?
I'll check for you guys. So okay. Go ahead. I am logged in. Let me check for you guys.
So
go ahead.
What do you think? Our Thursday night, how do we pull up the upset versus the Niners? What are we doing? Couple fleet flickers, couple end arounds, couple all out blitzes. We're gonna have to tackle Christian McCaffrey in the backfield before the play even starts, and they don't call a penalty. Like, what do we got to do?
Yeah. Speaking of penalties, we need to keep the penalties in check because they're just killers. And the past 2 weeks, it's been, way too many penalties that I know they're going to happen, but Evan Neal, God, 2 times in a row, like it just 2 weeks in a row. It's just killer. Right. But listen, I'll say this. There's a lot to be said for momentum, right? There's a lot to be said for a momentum swing. We saw it yesterday. As soon as momentum swings one way or the other, and God knows we've seen this for over 10 years, over a decade with this team. When things go wrong, it goes really, really wrong. And then when momentum shifts in the Giants' favor, it was like they were on fire. I don't know what happened yesterday, but, thank God it did. So maybe they will take some of this momentum in there. I'll tell you what, though, Daniel Jones is one tough son of a bitch. Like, he will take it and he will put this team on his back and he will do what he needs to do in order to win. I think you can just hope for them to cover. I don't have them winning right now.
No, it's going to be one of those games we're all going to we're just going to be, it is what it is. Just survive and
if you lose to Dallas and San Francisco,
put up a fight.
If you lose to Dallas and San Francisco, I'm okay with that. As long as you can come away on Monday night and you beat Seattle. Hey, if we can get out of September at 2-2, I think you got to be happy with that, right?
Yeah. That's what I said to our good friend Johnny Five, and then Art tweeted it out like 5 minutes later, and I go, look how good I am, without even knowing Art was about to tweet that out. Yeah, that's me. So
here.
Nikki, before we go, you got to learn some few things with my friends, Buddy Brown. So big talking giant fame of him. He's a big Southern man from North Carolina. They went down to Talladega. Oh, not Talladega. They went to a NASCAR race. He got absolutely hammered. So he was on Talking Giants, and they were like interviewing. And in his big Southern accent, he goes, "Let's win some games." So that is the rallying cry. That's why he's telling me to win some games and stop being a baby. So, yeah, it's really.
I don't think you're being a baby. You're just being realistic.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, win some games. Okay, they're all gonna say win some games.
It's gonna be win some games. Everybody's gonna say it now. It's really the Talking Giants thing, but
all right.
I'm part of the crew.
You guys got your own thing on. I know you are. I know.
So
thing going on there.
So Thursday night.
Yeah.
Got any good food ready to go? I know you eat like a bird. Yeah, I'm shocked. You don't eat. Like I feel like a Jewish mother with you sometimes. Did you eat? And I'm like, did you eat today? No, I had a shake. Okay, great, Nikki.
Not a shake, a smoothie.
Okay, same shit.
Wow, so I'll probably have a salad. Like I had a salad for dinner.
Oh boy.
So.
Okay, salad. I don't know what I'm having yet, but I figured I'd ask.
I don't know. Really, I get very nervous. It's hard to
your shitty food takes are really up.
You guys love Nikki's food takes because I guarantee you, there's not many people out there who view food the way that I do.
Yeah, it's actually scary. So.
But sometimes I get so stressed. Like yesterday, I was so stressed watching the game. Like, and I just like with the Giants, like it has to be over. 2 seconds took 15 minutes, and I just wanted it to end because we've seen like the worst of the worst happen. So
when Deb texted in the group chat, "Oh, congratulations!" I'm like, "No, not yet.
Deb,
you don't know the Giants. The Giants are gonna have some trick play against us.
I know it's a fucking Hail Mary that goes wrong. I know. Like I just needed it to be done and over with. Hey, we came back, we got the win, and that propelled us to jumping into this show tonight. So I'm glad you guys hung out with us.
Yeah.
Quick half hour of madness. It wasn't too bad. And then we'll see you on Thursday night. I hope we get out of there. Minimal injuries. I'm okay with a loss, but I'm not okay losing to the
We're not okay with the loss. Let's get the one thing out of the way. We're not okay with the loss. We'll be understanding of a loss.
I'll be understanding.
There's a huge difference. We are not accepting any losses.
Well, what can you do if they lose? You just
we're not accepting. We're gonna be like, oh, okay. Unfortunately, we lost. There's no.
Listen, if you're losing to two of the best teams in the NFC, I mean, what? No, I don't want them to lose.
Hello, we play to win the game. All right.
You play to win the game, but if they lose, I mean, what can you do? You gonna fucking cry about it? Like, no, you just like move on. You just move on to Seattle. We're on to Cincinnati. No, you can't dwell on it. I can't.
There's no dwelling, but I'm not accepting.
Dwell on these bad games for days and days and days, and they rip each other to shreds.
We're not accepting losses. We are gonna be like, okay, we lost, but it's no accepting. It is what it is.
Well, you kind of are accepting it. Okay.
No way.
If you're just kind of like, okay, so if they lose on Thursday,
I'm gonna be mad, but it's gonna be
okay. Would you be as mad if they ended up losing yesterday to Arizona?
Oh, yeah. Obviously, we would be doing the show right now.
Same level of madness of being mad.
Yeah, because I'm losing. I hate losing.
Okay.
I'm not a loser.
Not a loser, but I mean,
hello.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you would have been just as mad if they lost to Arizona as if they lost to San Francisco.
No, I think I would be mad. Obviously, I'm going to be madder we lost to Arizona because of the scenario of us being 0-2, and it's like, holy crap, when are we going to get that win that we desperately need? We're off the hook, and we keep it going,
Yeah. Well, listen, I think we're just going to try to hope to eke out a win if we can. Let's keep the injuries to a minimum. And I don't love losing, but listen, I don't expect them to win, but I would hope, maybe they'll pull it out. And listen, I said nachos needed to go because nachos get soggy really quick, and then the chip is disgusting.
All right, Nikki, you got to tough it up. You just got to be a little tougher than that. It's like, really?
Who likes soggy food?
It sucks, but you got to eat the meat, the cheese.
Not only that, they pile so much crap on
That's the whole point. That's the whole point.
I don't like tomatoes, and then I got to flick them off.
Ugh.
And then everything just gets soggy.
You're literally
and there's
a 5-year-old.
Stuff on there.
You're literally a 5-year-old. You know that?
Yeah.
And this is coming from me. I'm very picky.
I don't know. Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Anyway, let's go Giants. We bleed blue.
Look, I even wore blue for you guys today instead of pink.
Yeah,
I'll wear pink on Wednesday.
Jersey Shore Barbie coming through in the clutch. So, by the way, Dan, Nikki, be sure to like and subscribe. Wednesday night, big show on Blonde Blitz. We're having the first NFL female coach on. So be sure to check that out. Jen's going to come on, talk about her journey as an NFL coach and coaching in football, period, and give her our weekly picks for week 3. Until next time, go Giants. We bleed blue. See ya.
See you next week.